with Infinity War, Deadpool and the other caped crusaders dominating the big screen, you may be experiencing superhero fatigue. Superpowered animation Incredibles 2 isn't the cure, but it could be the refreshing palate cleanser you need. Released in the same year as Hellboy and Catwoman, when the Marvel Cinematic Universe was still years away, the original 2004 Incredibles was at the forefront of the current superhero boom. The story followed the adventures of the Parr family as they embraced their various superpowers for wholesome heroics rendered in a timelessly retro pop art style. While this year's sequel takes place straight after the events of the 2004 film, animation studio Pixar has given the superhero family a 2018 makeover. Every frame is packed with fantastic detail and cutting-edge animated magic while staying true to the original movie's charming visual feel. The full Parr family is back, and most of the original cast too. Pixar The Fantastic Family, and most of the original cast, return for the belated sequel. Craig T. Nelson provides the voice of Bob Parr, Mr. Incredible. Holly Hunter voices Helen Parr, Elastigirl, and Sarah Vowell teenage daughter Violet. Huck Milner replaces the first film's voice actor Spencer Fox as young son Dash Parr, as Fox understandably no longer has the same voice he did 14 years ago. Amusingly, though, Eli Futsile once again lends his voice to baby Jack Jack. It's Elastigirl's time while the whole family has their moments. The film's A story definitely belongs to Hunter's Elastigirl. The world of The Incredibles is afraid of superpowered vigilantes, but Elastigirl is recruited by nostalgia-tinted PR guru Winston Deaver, Bob Odenkirk, to lead a campaign to legalize superheroics. That leaves Bob Parr as a stay-at-home dad, juggling Violet's boy troubles, Dash's math problems and baby Jack Jack's burgeoning anarchic superpowers. Elastigirl takes the lead story for Incredibles 2, fighting so her family can be superheroes without breaking the law. Pixar, you can see the eventual twist coming, but you have fun getting there with funny dialogue and fast-paced banter. As in the first film, the super fashionista Edna Mode, Brad Bird, hilariously runs away with the movie as she combines fashion tips with barbed witticisms. Sadly for the rest of the supporting cast, the increased focus on both parents means that Violet and Dash get relegated to the sidelines for most of the film, and family friend Lucius, aka Frozone and voiced by Samuel L. Jackson, only gets to pop in during a few key moments. Now playing, watch this, Incredibles 2 trailer splits up the superhero family so many details. Incredibles 2 keeps the glorious art style of the original film, but supercharges it with what feels like every animation upgrade Pixar has developed over the past 14 years. Frozone, Samuel L. Jackson, is ready to freeze away. Pixar animated hair swishes with more bounce and shine than a shampoo ad, while the fabric that makes up the family members' costumes presses and moves realistically when they hug. Even the cartoon-style faces are packed with detail, changing subtly with the light in different locations. Edna Mode is a highlight once again, showcasing all these cutting-edge animation techniques as her hair bobs and her gorgeous robe bounces while she hops across the screen. These lovely little details come on top of the more eye-popping visuals created by the various superpowers on show. New character Void, Sophia Bush, creates holes in the air much like the gun from Portal. making for dizzying fight scenes. Meanwhile, Baby Jack piles up multiple powers including laser eyes and teleportation in comically chaotic fashion. More relevant than ever, Bob Power becomes a stay-at-home dad for Incredibles 2. Pixar: we're living in an era of peak superhero movie. Heck, this year alone we've seen the release of Black Panther, Avengers, Infinity War and Deadpool 2. After the amazing but emotionally exhausting Infinity War, it's certainly time for something a bit lighter, and ideally something that isn't burdened with years of complex continuity. Incredibles 2 succeeds by telling a family-friendly superhero story that also gives Pixar's animators the opportunity to stretch their muscles. And if this is the dazzling update Pixar has given The Incredibles, I can't wait to see what's in store for next year's Toy Story 4. Incredibles 2 will be released June 14th in Australia, June 15th in the US and July 13th in the UK. How to watch every MCU property in the perfect order, from Marvel films to the shows on Netflix. Here's the best order to experience the MCU. Tech culture, from film and television to social media and games, here's your place for the lighter side of tech. 2018 sci-fi, fantasy and geek movies to get excited about.